Newly released testimony in the impeachment inquiry reveals more about the role President Trump's acting White House Chief of Staff, Mick Mulvaney, had in discussions about Ukraine. And lawyers for former National Security Advisor John Bolton say there's more information on White House meetings that he could share. CBS News correspondent Bafta Yeeman has more from Capitol Hill.
President Trump denounced the impeachment inquiry again Friday, while House Democrats prepare for next week's televised open hearings.
Well, they shouldn't be having public hearings. This is a hoax. This is just like the Russian witch hunt. This is just a continuation.
As he left the White House for Georgia, the president maintained that his July phone call with the leader of Ukraine, where he brought up investigations of the 2016 election and Joe Biden, was perfect. Here on Capitol Hill, newly released transcripts from two key witnesses suggest the president's acting chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, helped establish the terms of a possible quid pro quo. Fiona Hill, the former White House senior Russia director, told lawmakers Mulvaney's name came up at a July meeting. She said U.S. Ambassador to the EU, Gordon Sondland, was talking about how he had an agreement with Chief of Staff Mulvaney for a presidential meeting with the Ukrainians if they were going to go forward with investigations. White House Ukraine Director Alex Vindman was at the meeting and said he heard the same thing, that the Ukrainians would have to deliver an investigation into the Bidens. It was explicit. There was no ambiguity.
I never said there was a quid pro quo, because there isn't.
Mulvaney, who ignored a subpoena to testify Friday, has downplayed his role. And in a court filing, lawyers for former National Security Advisor John Bolton say he has more he can share with Congress if a federal judge clears the way. Bolton, they write, had many relevant meetings and conversations that have not yet been discussed in the testimonies thus far. Bafta Yeeman, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
But Bolton failed to appear for a deposition yesterday. House committees declined to subpoena him.